News Channel 3's Jake Ingrassia joins us live tonight from City Hall, where earlier today, police united there with protesters. Jake.
John, that's right. Good evening. And this is the same protest moving from city to city throughout the week. First La Quinta, then Rancho Mirage last night, and tonight here in Cathedral City. There are still a couple of protesters on scene speaking with one of the Cathedral City police officers, and tonight police making their message clear as well. The protesters have been heard and have their support. Powerful image out of Cathedral City Thursday night. Police Chief George Crum and 4 other officers standing in solidarity with Black Lives Matter protesters in front of the Fountain of Life.
No justice, no peace, no racist police.
It really means a lot. It really makes me feel like I'm doing something and my voice is being heard.
It's the 3rd protest in the Valley this week, organized by Nina Smith, originally from Indiana and new to the desert last fall.
The fact that I moved here and I got the guidance and the inspiration to open my mouth, now I can't shut up. So if you guys are willing to listen, I'm willing to talk, even if you're not. Somebody's going to hear me.
A couple dozen protesters gathering to share their thoughts around the killing of George Floyd and their experiences with police brutality and racism in America.
I've been racially profiled several times since I was a kid. I've been struggling with the concept of why the system hasn't changed.
Antonio Ingram is a veteran of the war in Iraq. He says he's against the violence that has swept much of the nation since last week.
I don't like the riot. I don't like the bad protesting, things like that, the fighting against the cops. No, I want the unification, because in the day we do need them. We need them to help protect us because it's their job.
Police Chief George Crum out supporting the protest, saying his department understands the need to mend relationships.
It's important that we continue to have dialogue. We continue to talk about these horrific incidents that take place so that we can learn from them as well. We as law enforcement leaders need to be open to that dialogue and affecting that type of change as well.
As the community fights for and works toward unity. And tonight's protest really was unique in that there wasn't marching or even much chanting, but rather conversations between city leaders, police, and the community about how to do better. Another protest is planned tomorrow night in Indio. We're live in Cathedral City tonight. Jake Ingrassia, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Jake.